Local and state governments, as well as nonprofit organizations, have been experimenting and continue to experiment with guaranteed income programs, otherwise known as universal basic income. These guaranteed income programs provide individuals with money payments for a specified amount of time. So, what's the catch? Well, there's no strings attached to the money, but you must meet some basic requirements. These programs are designed to alleviate poverty and to replace social programs. Essentially, we want to get rid of all of the bureaucracy and red tape. So, these pilots have been running in a variety of states. And the good news is they still have open slots. So, I'm going to tell you about 4 programs that are accepting applications now. So the programs I tell you about today are located in different states, so therefore the requirements vary. We're going to run through those right now. The first website is called the Bridge Project, and it can be found at bridgeproject.org. And as it says, let's get the cash in the hands of those who need it the most. No conditions, no questions, right? So once you get to this page, you're going to go and click apply here. Now, as I mentioned earlier, these pilots are being held in different states. So the requirements are different for different states. If you are in New York City, you will click here, Rochester here, Milwaukee here. You'll click on apply now and walk through the application process. And you will see the requirements for each program. The second application is called In Her Hands. And this application can be accessed at thegrowfund.org/apply. The GROFUND.org. Now let's go down here and look at the requirements. Now, In Her Hands is the nation's largest guaranteed income initiative focusing on Black women. And it's expanding. They'll be providing an average of $1,000 a month for 3 years with no strings attached to 270 women in the English Avenue, Vine City, Bankhead, and Washington Park neighborhoods. Now, this program is powered by a partnership with the Grow Fund and Give Directly. Applications will be available on May 15th, 2024. If you want to sign up to receive an application, you're going to click on this link right here and sign up, and they will send it to you once the application opens. Now let's scroll down and see what the requirements are. Here's what you need to know. I'm not going to read this whole page to you, but you can pause to read. And basically, here are the requirements. And it tells you how the program works. Over a period of 3 years, you will receive $36,000. So that's substantial for someone who's struggling. Scroll down, and there are more requirements, and you can read those when you have a moment. And that is the In Her Hands program. Okay, the third program is located in the city of Evanston, and that's in Illinois. Now, this is a new round of guaranteed income. The first round is completed and it was successful. So there's more funding for a second round, which will begin in the summer of 2024. So let's scroll down. You can read this. And then here, let's go to how it works, because I know that's what everybody wants to know. The city will offer 150 participants into the program. Once a month for a year, participants will receive a $500 stipend loaded onto a prepaid debit card. Okay? Funding for this program comes from the City of Evanston, American Rescue Plan Act. Now, who is eligible for this program? You live in Census Tract 8092. You have a household income at or below 184% of the federal poverty line, and you care for children under 5. Now let's scroll down. And here are the requirements, the household requirements right here. And here are questions you can pause the screen to read. And pretty much, once you're ready to apply, you're going to click on this link here to read more about the census tract 8092. And then you will click here, English interest form. That's where you apply. And this is the Guaranteed Income Program in Illinois. The fourth program is called RX Kids Flint. And this is at flintrxkids.com. Now, this is another guaranteed income program, and it's for pregnant women. They can receive $1,500 during pregnancy and $500 a month throughout the baby's first year. Now, let's scroll down to see what the requirements are. Here's what you'll need. Gather your documentation. You'll need to verify your identity, your residency, and your pregnancy. You must be at least 20 weeks. The second requirement is apply online, which you'll click here. If you're pregnant or have a baby born in 2024 or later and live in the city of Flint, you still can apply. And the third step is await verification and receive your cash prescriptions, they call it, but it's guaranteed income. Prescriptions is a play on words for the website. After verification, you will receive a message letting you know when to expect your first payment. Payments begin at the point of enrollment.